Hey, are you one of those people like I was for many years that needs that hit of caffeine or sugar or something to get you going in the morning when you're going to work? Mm, something, but what if that's really, you may think that that's what you need to get you going? Hoping that the coffee or the caffeine, whether it's a Coke or, whatever it is, a sugar fix, will get your juices flowing, get your energy up. Maybe you didn't sleep well, or you've been working really long hours. And so you just need that hit of something, especially. But what if one is simply habit? And two, what if you're looking for that jolt to give you motivation, inspiration, enthusiasm, excitement, because you're not feeling it anymore? Mm, that's a big question, isn't it? And I pose it to you. And the reason that that's important is because I know many women, evolutionary leaders, are struggling with that very same thing. My clients are, and I certainly did. But what you don't know about me is I've been there and I'm not there anymore. So I found this answer. So, does this sound like you? Where you literally, you like when you car drive and you drive your car up to the ordering window at the at your favorite coffee shop, like they know you by name, and they just check with you to see, hey, you want the double mocha, blah 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 blah, with the non-fat milk and the light whip and the whatever. Or that in the afternoon, they know you might want an ice something or other, and they know exactly how you like it because that's the thing that helps you get through your day. And it does feel good because you have that little bit of connection, and you have that first taste. It just tastes so good. And maybe it just warms you up from the inside out, and you feel good and you feel better. You feel a little bit more excited. And you can tell yourself, okay, I've got my coffee now. I can do this. Let's go. And you kind of talk yourself and get yourself motivated and excited, or at least get there, you drive there, so that you can go in and be that go-to person where you're answering everyone's questions, you're making decisions, you're leading team meetings, and or if you're a solo spiritualpreneur, you're on your way, you know what you're doing, you know what's coming next. And that's, but yet there's it's you're finding it as long, as you do this day after day, month after month, that it's really not that jolt of whatever coffee, sugar, or something. It's not having the same effect anymore. And you wonder, hey, what's wrong with it? Or do I need to change up my drink, or go to a different place, or who knows what? But somehow even that, the thing that you really enjoyed, it's like it's no longer working anymore either. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Catherine Walters, and I'm an intuitive ignition catalyst, and I help women who are evolutionary leaders in their field, or they're solopreneurs, and they're challenged with this, where they knew for years, a few years or many years, exactly what they were meant to do. And yet over time, it's they're they're losing that motivation, that excitement, the challenge, the passion that they used to have, that fulfillment that they receive from being of service or helping others or creating something that was absolutely extraordinary. And maybe you're like I was, in that when I got to those places, I volunteered to serve on local committees, on state and national committees. I attended conferences and conventions. I gave, presentations at different things. I was on a panel. I challenged myself even more. And, or if it wasn't at work, then, yeah, on my free time, it was like, hey, honey, let's go, camping here, or let's go there, or let's go see that. And, at least like one weekend a month, I wanted a long weekend, or at least a full weekend where we could do something away and I could get that, newness, that sense of enthusiasm and adrenaline rush. So maybe that rush, that excitement would carry over. Well, I'll be honest, it worked for a while. And then that and my caffeine Diet Coke fix, it just didn't cut it. And it was harder and harder to drag myself to work, to get And the hardest thing though was, when it's up to you to motivate and lead other people and get them excited, and, and the thing is, or maybe even the people that you serve, and you're not excited about it. Well, how does that feel inside? It's a big question for you. How do you feel when inside, when you can't get yourself excited anymore? Disappointed in yourself? Confused? Filled with self-doubt? Maybe miserable? Unfulfilled? Mm. Right. And just for a moment, whatever it is that you felt, know that for a moment you tapped in and connected to what's inside of you. Because three things I know that I've learned on working on myself in this very situation, where I have left multiple positions, not because I was fired or that I didn't have a good rating or that I, wasn't doing a great job, because I had lost something that fulfilled me inside of me. I didn't have the passion anymore. So what I know is that the answers, the solutions for where you seek to find that passion and excitement and joy, they're not outside of you. It's an inside job. I also know that the answers, the solutions that you seek, are not in the stories you're telling yourself or in the vibration, the frequency where you are now. They're at a totally different, higher frequency. And I also know that you are meant for more. You have reached a certain level where you are, and you are meant for more. The thing is, how do you find that? How do you climb over that hump or that wall or that feeling of not having any passion and discover, figure out what your next chapter is? Well, I would love to have a conversation with you. If you're at that place where you are like done with feeling this lack of joy and passion, fulfillment, even purpose in your not only in your work life, but it's spilled over to your personal life, and you deserve more. You know that you are not settling for less. You are worthy of all you can be. And you really want that. You want the answers, you want the clarity about your next steps, and yet may feel secretly embarrassed because in the outer world and where you are, whether at home or with at work, you're the go-to person that's got the answers. And yet when it comes to yourself, you are fresh out and you have no idea. And that's where I do know that a guide, an intuitive guide, like I am, can support you in reconnecting and finding that passion, that joy, that inner sense of excitement and connection that's inside of you. I can help you find that and clear out the gunk that's been getting in your way. I know the divine support you on this, and you are not meant to do this journey alone. That unseen and seen guides are there for you. And so by having a conversation, we can help you unravel where you're stuck and see how I can help you and support you, and all the divine can support you on becoming that more of who you are. It's already inside of you. It's just bringing it out and letting it shine in the light. So let's have a conversation, because what I do know is that even though you're busy and you've got so much on your plate already, that time is priceless. And your dreams, your passion, your joy is precious. The gifts you are meant to bring to the world are invaluable, extraordinary. And that your joy and passion and fulfillment and happiness, they are waiting for you. They can't wait for you to feel them again. So let's have that conversation and get you started on your new journey. Love and blessings till I see you again. Oh, by the way, the link is below to have a conversation with me. Namaste.